This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by and win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hammond. The pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Good enough for first down yardage. Set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using his legs. It's sticky. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll use the ground game here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
second down and goal now for this offense. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Harris. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. Here's the second down play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looking right. This one caught. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. They continue to feed a reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Williams. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got space.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Hammond. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Has it back to the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The sure hands. It's Green. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. On the ground, it's Williams. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff running right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
LSU, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Then they bounce back here. Dropping back, it's Levitt. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Durham. That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Tiger player. Senior offensive lineman. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throwing for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Such a tough concept to defend in zone coverage because of that clear out by the tight end. If that Mike linebacker is able to carry with him, you can exploit the middle part of that defense, and the quarterback just has to read that linebacker, and boom, it's an easy completion for a first down.
He's got some space. Look out. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, LSU, 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield, and finally the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harris. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. It'll be a turnover on downs. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Punt over the middle. It's Johnson. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This is really smart football from the slot wide receiver and the quarterback. They understand where the chains are, and the route is run right at the chains. Beautiful pitch, and the quarterback throws it right on time. He knows where he wants to go with the ball, and they're able to move the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Makes a quick catch.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 25 now.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. And this time it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He fires it down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I understand as an offense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To the air, it's Hammond. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this fifth defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
And wow, it's good from 59 yards away. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line from field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Texas Tech on top right now. These playoff games, you certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the run, it's Sticky. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
This is the exact reason that you get aggressive on second and short. Look at the defense. They're selling out to stop the run, and they do here, and they provide themselves with a chance to get off the field on third down. But as an offensive...
It's caught. He's breaking free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, don't you get the sense the fans are like now you stop. They give up so much today and then finally get this pick. I think it's too little too late.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. And it's a bunch formation. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
They're going to run it here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Dickey. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. Oh, the football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
My concern would be the confidence of my starting running back here. First carry of the game, he puts it on the ground. They are not going to win this game unless he is in this and productive. So I've got to go right up to him if I'm the quarterback and tell him, hey, man, shake it off. We're coming right back to you.
2nd down after that previous play. Grinding away with their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Gonna run it. It's Hall. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it, but here they are. And I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Tackled, but first down.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit. And how they start running the football, it's just devastating.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Looks like LSU has the first down. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And the kick here is good. They pick up 3 points, but still come up way short. And this one comes to an end. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final 2 teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler.